Shout out to LTTV.
Shout out to LTTV.
Shout out to brother LTTV.
Shout out to LTTV.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Shout out to LTTV.
Shout out to LTTV.
Shout out to brother LTTV.
Shout out to LTTV.
Damn, son.
Here's where things really get sticky and pretty much confirmed for me and a lot of people that there are some truth to these rumors, because when Easy the Block Captain rebutted, he ain't really denied that he was smashing Remy. As a matter of fact, he sort of confirmed he was smashing Remy Ma.
The derail. Want to know who I'm?
Yeah, LTTV, Blunt Talk with LT, back at it with another video. All right, so let's get right into this one. We are going to discuss the matters of the last stream following the coverage of this stream. We have some new updates. I thought everything was pretty much put to bed after the conversations we had in the Discord, but some new details have popped up, which kind of changes a lot of the elements to this to what happened. And I don't know if y'all are ready for a surprise twist to this story, but it's gonna get interesting. Let's get into this. Remy Ma allegedly cheating on Papoose. Story was broke by Poetic Flacco. This was a story that was bubbling around Twitter a few months ago. There was rumors that Papoose knocked out some battle rapper, Easy the Block Captain. There was rumors that happened over Remy Ma. And it was all Twitter. Because it was on Twitter, everybody was looking at it as mere conjecture. It was a total fabrication. It was cap. Nobody bought it because it was Twitter. There's all sorts of fabricated tales on Twitter. Twitter be killing folks randomly, just putting the RIP. People are buying into it. It ends up trending topics. It's all cap. So it's like, you really needed the facts. And now, months later, we have the footage. Or alleged footage of her getting caught cheating. Let's get into this. This is Poetic Flacco breaking the news. Let's get it.
The Remy Ma and Papoose story was supposed to be a story about black love, a fairy tale, where Remy Ma and Papoose meet. Remy Ma gets locked up. She gets sent to prison. But Papoose being put in a position not many men are put in, he has to hold it down for Remy Ma. And he held it down. He never cheated. He was faithful and loyal to Remy Ma as she served her time in prison. She gets out and they live a life happily ever after. It's a fairy tale. They even start their brand called Black Love and made a music video called Black Love.
Like black love, ain't nothing like black love. Ain't nothing like black love, no. Ain't nothing like black love. Ain't nothing like black love.
I told y'all this.
This is the thing. If that is your image, that's what you present to the public, you gotta hold some sort of standard, and that's what they've done. They were on Love and Hip Hop. Love and Hip Hop, the whole season was dusting it up. Remy and Papoose held a standard of conduct on that show. So when I'm seeing these things come out and the way she's conducting herself at these battle raps, it's like battle rap that's what you see at battle rap. They generally cross the line. They reassign people's occupations when it comes to their background when they're dissing folks in the bars. Sometimes it's fabrication, sometimes it's facts. But because there's a lot of lies in it, you don't know what is true when it comes to this battle rap shit. But what Remy Ma's presenting when it comes to their relationship goes completely off brand when it comes to Black Love. Let's get into this though.
Months ago, I told y'all that Remy Ma and Papoose are done. I told y'all that Papoose put hands on that little boy she messing with, because that's a little boy. That's not a grown man. Remy damn near 45, okay? Remy damn near 45 years old. This little boy works for her. He is trying to get a come up and rap. Remy Ma and Papoose were supposed to own this company together, and Remy Ma ends up sleeping, and I'm going to say allegedly, with the help.
Now, Tasha K is forced to say allegedly because she still ain't pay up. Tasha K's been ducking Cardi B, making Cardi B go to extra lengths to get that money. Tasha K, man, you got to stop with these fabricated tales. But this one, there might be some validity to it. So I'm happy that she put allegedly, though, just to cover all bases. Because Tasha K's running around.
Hide the money, y'all. There's poor people around. With your broke ass.
But she still ain't pay up. She still ain't pay up. She hiding the goddamn money. Cardi B on her ass. Let's get it, y'all.
Call the day Papoose ran up on that little boy and beat his ass. I just got a picture that I posted in TashaKLive.com of her and the little boy. All, you know, there were more photos because it was a wino, but they was having a private dinner. It didn't look like a couple.
The mystery man in question is Easy the Block Captain. Now, you probably already heard a lot of this information when the story first aired a couple months ago, but we have to first address what happened months ago, and then we can address what happened today. So, Easy the Block Captain is the man in question, and the eyewitness did come on Stars Live.
Above Ruby's TV, you said Cardi was sensitive for suing? She said she had herpes. She put the herpes on her. That's very disrespectful on a large platform like that, and you know the lie spreads faster than the truth. So she had to sue her at that point. You can't let that go. I wouldn't say she's sensitive for suing her. But shout out to Above Ruby's TV in the chat. Let's get it.
Stream and confirm he's seen Papoose put hands and paws on Easy the Block Captain.
And when I looked, I see Papoose kind of like a swinging motion, and he instantly dropped Easy. And a female came out the room, and then next thing you know, Remy came running past me and her security, and it was like closed doors, and everybody kind of like.
Now, hang on a second.
Easy the Block Captain at that time would do an interview where he denies getting knocked out, but he doesn't deny having a relationship with Remy Ma.
I did not get into no fight with nobody. 1, 2, nobody has ever knocked me out ever in life.
In life, period.
In life, period. It ain't there. And I would really appreciate if y'all could stop asking me, please, because I already told y'all what happened. So if y'all feel like y'all need any other answers and y'all feel like another person is involved and that person should stand on it, he should say something.
Like, why am I asking them?
So you mean, why y'all is not asking the other person?
Right.
Now, when an anonymous caller calls in to like a show like Star and tells they seen the story and they're giving their rendition of the story, it's like you're an anonymous caller. There's no face behind it. We don't have proof that you were there. Everybody has cell phones nowadays. You couldn't whip out your cell phone and record it. I don't want to hear that. But let's get it.
Right. I will appreciate you stop asking me or atting me. If you don't believe me, you don't believe me.
Remy Ma would address the rumors online by saying, "I'd like to apologize to everyone that was disappointed tonight because we couldn't get 3-4 rounds from all the opponents. I tried, and can y'all please stop with the easy and pap lies? There's no place like Chrome. Right back at it. See y'all in August." In Remy Ma's statement, she denies that Easy the Block Captain and Papoose had a fight, but she doesn't deny or refute that she cheated on Papoose with Easy the Block Captain. But the internet is fickle, and we sort of forgot about this whole little back and forth in situation. But months went by, and the situation is now brought into the forefront because yesterday there was a battle rap that took place between Easy the Block Captain, I believe Geechee Gotti. Remy Ma and Papoose co-owns this battle league. So the dude is saying that Remy Ma made an executive decision to move the battle out of New York so the dude who she's rumored to have a fling with could feel more comfortable that he won't get stomped out and beaten up by Papoose again. So he essentially confirms that A, that Papoose did indeed beat up Easy the Block Captain once, and 2, Remy Ma is putting the interest and feeling of this dude Easy the Block Captain above her husband, or estranged husband, or ex-husband, who knows. Not battling Remy Ma, he's battling Easy the Block Captain. And the fact that she's just sitting there and hearing this man call her a B.
Yeah, Remy Ma has to stand there like,
I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting cooked.
A married woman with kids calling her a B, saying how she effed on the help. Truthfully, him saying all of that in her presence without her really reacting or flinching, so that's where things really get sticky and pretty much confirmed for me and a lot of people that there are some truth to these rumors. Because when Easy the Block Captain rebutted, he ain't really denied that he was smashing Remy. As a matter of fact, he sort of confirmed he was smashing Remy Ma.
Remy!
What the hell was that?
Remy, what the
She belongs to the streets.
So he pretty much confirmed that he still got Remy Ma and he ain't tripping. So essentially confirming that Remy Ma cheated on her husband with a battle rapper that they signed. It's treacherous, bruh. Now, it didn't stop there, bruh, because after the battle, when the cameras were going towards everybody...
Shout out to Serena with the $2 super chat. Serena says, my feelings got hurt. Goddamn.
We don't care.
Oh, my bad. Wrong one.
Easy the Block Captain thought the camera wasn't watching, and he tried to get close up in Remy Ma's space and give her a kiss, but she spotted the camera and pointed to it.
Amazing battle. Amazing battle.
He did that shit. Guilty as
Remy
fuck.
Ma's space and give her a kiss, but she spotted the camera and pointed to it.
Amazing battle. Amazing battle. Amazing battle.
They're not...
How do you do that? How do you do that? What the hell is going on?
She spotted the camera and pointed to it.
Amazing battle. Amazing.
I've seen him do it.
Amazing battle. Amazing battle.
They're not already divorced. If I'm Papoose, after I see that when the camera ain't rolling, he's all up in my girl's personal space, not my wife's personal space, it's a wrap, man. But y'all let me know.
Nah, listen. We were rooting for them so badly that it's like I'm still like trying to figure a way to finesse this. Like, how is this happening? Like this must be cap.
How did this happen? Who was the idiot that did this?
But at the end of the day, let's be real. It's not surprising, man. It's not surprising. TG. God damn it, you beat me to it. He waited 8 years for her. He must be a simp. It's like stood behind. Yikes! I don't want to say none of this shit. Yo, this is not a good look.
Hold up. What is this shit?
He's getting cucked. He's getting cucked. He's allowing this level of disrespect. He's not showing up at the venue. She moved the venue. You have a guy on the stage that allegedly smashed. We have that weird moment. You have these rappers disrespecting Pap's name, disrespecting Remy. What part of the game is this? I thought it was a battle between them. It's like they're just out in all the dirty laundry. Hey, yo.
Oh, yes. The camera loves your nastiness.
Let's get these likes up, folks. Likes are looking rather dusty, folks. Let's get these likes up.
I mean, what y'all think, bro? Y'all think this is just rumors, or y'all think, there's some truth to this? That Remy Ma...
You asked if Remy and Pap got kids together. They have a blended family, and they have a kid together. They have a child together. They went through a treacherous in vitro process to have that child. They called that child the golden child. And then this happens. So they have kids outside of each other. They put their kids together. They have a child together. They're married. Pap waited 8 years for this shit to happen. This looks like a simp mess. This is what that looks like. Goddamn.
Did indeed cheat on Papoose, right? Let me know in the comment section, man. While you guys are here, though, man, click on, man, what y'all think, bro? Y'all think this is just rumors, or y'all think, there's some truth to this? That Remy Ma didn't...
All right, so one's in the chat if y'all think that this is true. Two's in the chat if you think this is just mere rumors and there's nothing here. This is just being propped up to be something and they're selling us bullshit. One's in the chat if y'all think that she's violating. Two's in the chat. Okay, so it seems like the ones are coming through. It seems like the ones are coming through. Okay, so we are unanimous. We are unanimous. Flawless victory. We got a perfect. We got multiple ones, not a two in sight.
Perfect.
Yikes. So it is unanimous.
Jesus Christ. She belongs to the streets.
Indeed cheat on Papoose, right? Let me know in the comment section, man. While you guys are here, though, man, click on the video somewhere on my screen to find out why the Joe Budden podcast is over after Queen Flip exposed.
Hell no! Trash ass nigga.
Stop the cap.
It's a total fabrication.
The Joe Budden podcast ain't over. You must be lying. You must be being... This must be some riding for Adam 22 on some no jumper versus Joe Budden podcast type shit. I ain't buying this. I'm going to have to double back and get some research, Flacco. We ain't buying this. Goddamn employee for Adam. Get him out of here, man.
Get him out of here! He's got no place in here! Get rid of him! Okay.
Shout out to Flacco for the story, though. This is a good story.
That Joe Budden betrayed him and did this to him behind his back. I'm going to see you guys in this video somewhere on my screen, all right? Out of here, folks. Peace.
Tasha K is a very controversial social media influencer using both YouTube.
Now, Above Ruby's TV asks, do you think she loves him? At this point, it doesn't matter if she loves him because she don't respect him. So that level of respect...
We're putting you on probation. We're putting you on probation.
YouTube and Instagram to get out her content. And within that...
Nah. If Pap does not leave her, then he just got cucked. That's what we're seeing. If this is true, if she actually cheated on him, and there's some validity to this, Papoose respect just went out the toilet, or out the window, out the toilet. Hey, yo, what the fuck?
What?
All right, let's get into this next story. Because he did all that. Well, it's not just Papoose. Remy's respect goes out the window. More than Papoose. I'm shitting on Papoose for this, but Remy, come on. He waited 8 years. He waited 8 years. You were in prison for 8 years. This nigga waited. Just for this to happen.
What more do you want from me?
Come on, man.
Let's get into this story. So Tasha K, chest out, cucks her husband. Gets on her platform. Is like, yep, I stepped out of the marriage.
Nani?
Randomly, just arbitrarily, just outs her information. Just cucks her husband. It's like, yeah, this nigga stayed with me. Bitch ass nigga just staying with me. I just cheated and I'm just putting it out there and he's just eating this embarrassment. Yeah, facts. She didn't actually say that, but let's get into this, y'all.
Content.
She did out the cheating though. The other part was,
It comes some very controversial statements, sometimes untrue, about very important people, such as Cardi B. But Tasha K is known for her deep research on people that she breaks onto the internet. And I want to use one person for an example today, R. Kelly. Tasha K.
Now this video is from O'Shea Duke Jackson, as many of you already you can recognize his voice. Shout out to O'Shea for this story.
I'm getting rich. Somehow got R. Kelly's information in prison and released that to the public, which caused a lot of uproar in the content creator community. But she's not only known for that, she's also known for bringing down big people on social media spaces like YouTube, like Derek Jackson. And Derek Jackson is a person that was ruined by Tasha K. Now, let me just get this straight. Derek Jackson's own doing was his own. If he would have not done it, he would not have any room to be ruined. But once Tasha K found out that Derek Jackson was cheating on his wife 2 years ago, she definitely went to task. And I want you to hear what she had to say during that whole situation.
You know, he's prideful. Like, he really does it feel like he wants to hear what he does wrong. But it's so frustrating because I'm not sexually or emotionally getting what I need, girl. What should I do?
Okay, so that hit home for me. I went through the same thing, okay? You're in your 20s, you get married. You say you got kids, right?
Tasha K says she went through the same thing. And I can honestly tell you that this is a very common problem in long-term marriages.
Yep, I got one. I got a 2-year-old.
Okay, all right. So y'all got a baby. That takes away from any intimacy because all your energy is spent with the baby. And then you disconnect emotionally.
Guys, this is one of the things that y'all don't appreciate when you get married.
We don't care. Let me tell you something. We don't care.
Shout out to LTTV. You do not understand, you don't even consider how a child is going to change your marriage. Everything that Tasha K is saying is correct.
You know what I'm saying? Even though y'all probably...
I just wanted to shit on his talking points. He didn't say anything disrespectful. He didn't say anything incorrect. I just wanted to shit on that, but let's get into this, y'all.
Had this great marriage where you started, but then the kids come in and the babies is probably sleeping beside you or waking you up and
literally,
you have to go to work. That's not his fault,
right?
You understand what I'm saying? Like,
yes, ma'am.
You guys in a marriage, I've been married almost 20 years, and this happened early on in my marriage. Unfortunately, in my marriage, right, when it was happening, I stepped outside of the marriage.
Oh,
what? Hold up, what?
In a marriage, I've been married almost 20 years, and this happened early on in my marriage. Unfortunately, in my marriage, right, when it was happening, I stepped outside of the marriage.
Oh, okay. Tasha is admitting, hey, I stepped outside in my marriage. And this is how a lot of women solve this sexual dilemma, guys. Your wife will simply let another man in between her legs. How would that make you feel as a husband who is a great father and a great
Hold up. What are we doing here? Don't be selling these people this victimhood. Don't be selling people this, oh my God, they're going to do it to you. Your wife is going to, whoa, hold up, buddy. That's Tasha K. And that's Tasha K's husband and how the hell he conducts his relationship. That nigga's clearly been cucked. She clearly runs the shit. What are we talking about out here? He's not leading that goddamn household. She for the streets because that's what happens. I keep telling y'all, but y'all don't want to hear me though.
If you don't get that bullshit out of my face, bitch.
Solve this sexual dilemma, guys. Your wife will simply let another man in between her.
My nigga, what are you talking about? Your wife?
Ain't nobody got time for that. Silence, you fool.
Legs. How would that make you feel as a husband who is a great father and a great provider? Salute to Tasha K for admitting this. This is a very common marriage dynamic.
That didn't solve it.
Do you see what goes on in the red pill space? Like, shout out to him for actually breaking the story and O'Shea breaking it so I can actually see it since I don't really watch that channel like that. But this is what they do. This is what they do in the red pill manosphere space. They just sell you this. They sell you despair. They make you have a level of disdain when dealing with women in the dating marketplace. And you're always like, oh my God, I'm dealing from a defensive mentality. Like, oh shit, they're going to do this to me. It's like, no, if you're handling your business properly and you're choosing right, man, you don't got to worry about these thoughts. What are we talking about out here?
Anything.
No.
At all. It made things worse.
But what the lead attorney has done today is epic, because he didn't have to dig for the research. Tasha K admitted this herself. I want to play a clip of the lead attorney of Tasha K admitting that she cheated on her husband in the marriage while he was still being faithful.
That's where a lot of marriages, unfortunately, break down. Because,
Right.
like, I was a stay-at-home mom, right? I didn't have to work. Even though I chose to work, I've always been a busybody. My husband has always held it down. And so, like, he's working 12, 15-hour shifts and stuff. I'm at home talking baby talk all day. It get real boring up in there. And then when you finally get out, you know what I'm saying? You're out with your girlfriends, and then a motherfucker paying you attention. And your
Yes.
husband at work all day. You end up, you know, well, because I personally believe the universe can smell vulnerability. They can smell that shit on you. And I wouldn't be surprised if you was already approached by somebody.
Multiple people, and that's the thing. I don't want to leave my person. You know what I mean? So I'm like, let's talk through it. He's just not emotional at all. Like, he's just not that person or that guy where he talks about his feelings.
But he was emotional when you met him, right?
Yeah.
No, he was not emotional when she met him. He was having sex with her when she met him. The woman's problem is not that he's not emotional. The woman's problem is that he doesn't want to have sex with her anymore. Now the question is, why not? As a man, I suspect that it has very little to do with emotion.
It's because she fat now. Obviously, my nigga, she got fat. The nigga's probably fucking a bunch of randoms. Well, his roster, shouldn't say randoms, but outsiders. It's like if you're going that long without sex in a marriage, it's like you fucking on the side. And she clearly fat.
See if Tasha K asked the right questions to ferret this out.
It's still there. It's just life is in the way. And you guys are at that 6-7 year mark. If you end up doing something right now that goes outside of that marriage covenant, you guys are going to have more problems on top of what you already got.
Shout out to Serena with the $5 super chat.
I'm getting rich.
Serena says, the babies alone would deter me. I wouldn't want to be nursing my children, then go F another dude, then come back and be in their faces. Hubby either. Well, shout out to you. Not everybody carries themselves the same way. Tasha K is definitely the inverse of that, but let's get it.
You guys are going to get through this cycle. It's a cycle that everybody hits. And that's why you see a lot of couples that hit divorce before 10 years. Fortunately for me, and my side of the family and his side of the family, they ain't letting no divorce go down, okay?
Tasha is exactly right about this. Families will try, some families, a few families in 2023, will try to keep marriages together. And a lot of couples need that. If you just leave it up to the two people, sometimes they won't make it. But if they have the backing of a family, if they have a backing of a network, of a community, that can help them stay together.
Same. They're little.
I wouldn't advise having the community in your relationship, but you know, let's get it.
They don't even want to hear it.
A marriage is an effort, okay? And so, you know, he stepped out, I stepped out early in the marriage, right?
Oh, Check stepping out too. Wow, damn, what are y'all doing? Shout out to Check.
Shit ain't solved nothing at all. All it do is you bring other people and their problems into your shit to add on top of the shit. And it would be like you really love this person, you want to be with this person.
Who stepped out first?
Y'all got debt, y'all got all this shit, and it's like,
Who stepped out first?
We don't care. Let me tell you, we don't care.
It's all dusty. What are we talking about out here? Y'all just glorifying this shit. Keep that shit in your house. Y'all both cheated on each other. This open relationship type shit, y'all just closing it after and you telling the world. Y'all could have just kept that shit to y'allself. But when it comes down to it, I think that she doesn't want to get exposed in the long run. So she's trying to jump upon the story prior to us getting it. But if y'all both cheated,
We don't care. Let me tell you, we don't care.
that's y'all relationship. Figure it out, man.
well, how do we get back to what brought us together? And that's what you got to do. And you have to keep people that are serving you out your business.
True.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Don't be talking to your girlfriends. Don't be talking, if your mama don't like him, don't talk to her about him. You know, y'all just work.
How is he saying true when he just said your families need to keep y'all together, the community and all this crap, and then he's agreeing with this? Isn't that, you know what? I'll leave that alone.
Or just being friends, you know, watching games together, going to do stuff together. And
Shout out to Jimmy James with the $5 super chat.
I'm getting rich.
I would have made them eyes darker than they already are. That's what, yo, what the?
What the hell was that?
Hey, yo, Jimmy James. What the fuck, bruh? Hey, yo.
Learn the rules.
This nigga said he would have came home like what?
Say that shit again. Goofy ass nigga.
My nigga, we do not condone any type of domestic disputes on this channel. Bro, Jimmy James, what the hell?
Guarantee you that will all come back up because that's the reason why y'all fell in love in the first place.
Right. Thank you so much.
Tasha did a good job giving some solid advice, but she didn't want to ask the real question. Here's the question. You're a stay-at-home mom? Yes. You just had a baby a couple of years ago? Yes. You guys ready? Have you gained a significant amount of weight? That's the question. Tasha didn't want to ask that. It's natural for women, especially stay-at-home moms like this lady, to gain weight. It's also completely natural for women to gain weight during their pregnancy and have a hard time losing it after the birth of their child.
Now, this is very interesting. Did you see the energy that Tasha K had for Derrick Jackson? But yet, here she is stepping out on a man, an African man, who she says is a real man, right? Like, you know, it's not like these African American guys who are not serious about marriage or, you know, the guys in our community. No, this is a real guy. You know, he's been through everything with her, even going through some of her stupidity with getting hit with a $4 million lawsuit to Cardi B. But as you can see, she still cheated on him and he stayed, which is one of the reasons why she don't have no respect for him today. And that's why she's going around acting like she don't have no sense.
Hold up, shout out to Moxie in the chat. Didn't see you there. Moxie stayed to the end of the show. This is a short show, but we have some things to discuss. I was going to leave this shit alone, but with some new details that you provided, yikes.
Because she don't have no real male authority or male leadership in her life. And see, let me just kind of talk to you guys about that, because I just want to say that everybody makes mistakes. Nobody is perfect. And so I wonder, why did you want to bring down Derrick Jackson? Did you want to bring down Derrick Jackson because you thought he was a liar? Because when you got married to your husband and you said, I do, didn't you tell him that you was going to be faithful? Didn't you tell him that you were going to do X, Y, and Z? But that's not what you did. You stepped out on the marriage. And not only have you embarrassed him by what you've done with the whole Cardi B situation, you've embarrassed him again by coming out and admitting that is what you did. But you spend all of your time on social media trying to bring other people down for the same things that you have done. And you're very unaccountable. And I believe actually that man is afraid of you. You see, guys, that happens. You see, Tasha K is married to what I would consider a beta male. You know, he's not a guy that can lead. He's not a strong.
Jesus Christ. Come on out. Oh shit. Wrong one. But yo, hold up. This is two-sided joke right here. I was laughing at what O'Shea did, but we got feet in the background posted up as police. This nigga's literally in an interrogation room. This guy's in the back right now. In an interrogate. What the hell is this? The theatrics that this nigga goes through to get on air. We don't trust you, Feets. We don't trust you. Oh, he's moving the camera around. Okay, the room is bigger than an interrogation room. Fuck you, Feets. Get out of here, man. Let's get back into this.
Man, and that's fine. I don't have any issue with the brother. But these are the kind of women who say they're so glad they got an African man, but if they'd be in the black community, they'd be terrorizing an African American man. Because see, certain women like this, you can't tell them nothing. They're not going to follow any kind of leadership rules. They're going to go ahead and be ratchet, and they're going to go ahead and do whatever they want to do. And they feel that by some small chance, some man is going to put up with them. And one of the worst things you can do is be around a woman that has no real male leadership. We've already seen what's happened to Black America. Look at ladies like Sexy Red, Sukiana, and although they're more sexual, look at Tasha K. Hers is more diabolical. Her mouth, she runs it. She says whatever she wants to say. She has no respect for people. And the reason why she's out there doing it is because she has a man that let her do it. And whenever you get a man that has a woman that is stronger than him, it's even worse than a woman by herself. Because there is no woman that goes out here starting problems than a woman that has a weak man for a husband. And that is exactly what it is. How dare Tasha K go after Derrick Jackson or anybody for cheating or anybody for lying when you have that history of doing that yourself? Doesn't Derek Jackson deserve the same time to get it right since he stepped out of his marriage? Or was it...
Didn't we see DJ Academics do the same thing with Blueface? DJ Academics clowning Blueface relationship, and then we see that DJ Academics relationship mirrors Blueface's relationship type shit. If not, I don't want to say worse, but they're damn near the same level. He's a part of that same recurring toxic fuckery, and he cooked Blueface, he cooked Krishan. This is what happens in the media sometimes. Folks be talking from their high horse, meanwhile their life is just as dusty. But let's get back into this.
Because he didn't want to come onto your podcast because you tried that shit with other people. You want to go after folks who don't want to work with you. So the guy didn't want to come onto your podcast and give you an interview, so you wanted to be malicious and try to ruin him. But that's all right. You are ruining yourself, okay? And you make it very clear that any African-American man has done himself great justice to avoid you all of these years. Not only did you cheat on him, you financially ruined him as a woman, and you just won't stop making enemies. Then you come out here and do it to yourself. It's just amazing the hypocrisy that these women stand on, yet they're coming down on these men for doing the same thing that they've done or they're still doing. Isn't it just amazing? But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode here of Celebrity Junk, and I want to give the lead attorney a big shout out for getting these receipts. I'm out.
Now, let him do.
Now. Shit, I lost my train of thought because I forgot this video was in here. This was lamenting the dustiness that occurs outside of Black YouTube. We all, Black YouTube, we get dragged the YouTube streets, X, Y, and Z. We're dusty as shit. We have all sorts of fuckery going on these panels. Look what happens here. Duke the Don was on a panel, one-on-one debate on Playing with Fire. This is Alex's channel. Alex, a friend of Moxie, not Moxie, Angela's Discord. So I just discovered this channel. There's a lot going on in this channel. Shout out to Alex. But this is what happened, what led to Duke dropping off this panel after destroying Ben Thorpe, who always tries his little bullshit ass ad hominem attacks instead of dealing with the points, and then he starts doing some race bait and fuckery. So Duke just destroyed Ben Thorpe. If y'all want to react to that, y'all want to see that, go to Alex's channel, Playing with Fire. You can see that happen. But this is what happens in this stream.
Wait. Are you saying that Ben's accusing Q2 of being a wayward nigga because he has weird hair? Or is he just concerned that he looks bad, okay?
Shut your bitch ass up before I get to talking shit about you.
What was this? This is some filthy work. This is some filthy work.
Now, let him do
Wait. Are you saying that Ben's accusing Q2 of being a wayward nigga because he has weird hair?
Yes, the camera loves your nastiness.
Or is he just concerned that he looks bad, okay? If a white guy had that sort of...
Watch Q2's reaction because he's talking about his hair. Watch his reaction. Watch Duke's... Just pay attention to everybody's reaction in this space.
Okay, final warning, do not drop the N-bomb on my channel.
So Duke dropped off immediately. Duke ain't playing that shit. Duke's like, fuck out of here with this shit. I ain't sitting on a panel where this nigga's casually dropping N-bombs, not being a nigga. Like, what are we doing out here? Alex is like, nigga, we're cutting that shit. What are you doing? Last goddamn warning. Some folks would have expected him to drop him immediately, but, he said we ain't playing that shit. We're not doing it. It is what it is. Everybody handles their channel differently. I would have easily dropped that motherfucker, but, I'm black, so definitely we're going to feel differently about these type of things, but let's get it.
He gets to say that.
Hear Ben Thorpe's stupid ass? Listen to this.
Okay, final warning, do not drop the
He's a
N-bomb
POC
on my channel.
Lalo's a POC. He gets to say that.
I was fine with it, but it's your channel.
I'm gonna mute everyone. Okay, don't say that. That's final warning. Final warning. Don't drop the N-bomb on my channel.
Unhinged. What a fucking retard. Holy shit.
Okay, we're back. All right, great. So...
Now, you can say other things on his channel. As you see, he just called him a fucking retard. So we're letting things go that might demonetize the channel, and we're saying some stuff like that, but he's saying no to the N-word. So shout out to Alex for shutting that down, at least. But Duke dropped off instantly. So they always want to come for the black spaces and be like, oh, the black space is so dusty, X, Y, and Z is happening here. They're yelling at women, X, Y, and Z, which some of the shit is true. Well, not the black spaces, like the black manosphere, but it's happening in all the whole manosphere. And then you have conversations like this happening. No disrespect to his platform, but this Lalo idiot, he tried it. And then grapist Ben Thorpe talking about, oh, you're a person of color trying to make the rules. Like, what are we doing?
Come on out, you rapist! Go to jail, you son of a bitch! All right, hold on, man. You go to jail!
Ben Thorpe's file is extensive with all sorts of weirdo fuckery online. Y'all get the likes up. The likes are looking rather dusty. I said this early, but come on, man. There's more folks in here now. More folks equals more likes. Let's get it, y'all. Let's get these goddamn likes up. Okay, so let's get into what happened yesterday. I did not want to speak about this. We had 2 shows, both over 2 hours long. We dealt with this situation, the Solo Moxie situation. I did not want to speak about it anymore.
What more do you want from me?
But at the end of the day, y'all don't want to hear that shit. Y'all don't want to hear that. So let me pull up the receipts. I'm not going to waste y'all time. Ain't sitting here crying and complaining about having to do this.
Crying to me, and I'm not having
Y'all are definitely not having that, but let's get into this. Which one is first? Let me take it off the screen so I can have this organized. I did not prepare anybody. I did not tell Moxie, hey, we're going to talk about this in this show. Hey, Solo, we're going to talk about this in this show. So nobody's alerted to this. I don't expect anybody to call in, but if they do call in, y'all can call in if you would like. But I don't think that's needed at this point. So following the last show, let me pull this up. All right. Which one should be first? Hold up. Let me, because this changes a lot, y'all. I don't think y'all understand. Following the show, me and Moxie had a conversation in the Discord. There was a lot of mismanagement in the way I did things in the last stream. Shouldn't have brought up certain folks and muddied it up. I did not tell Moxie I was about to pull up some other stuff. So definitely she could have felt ambushed. My bad for that. When it comes to mentioning the Discord and the Angela stuff and whatever's going on in those Discords, shit gets muddy sometimes. We gotta clean that up. People are confused about what's going on half the times because it's almost like off-screening episodes. It's like you're watching something and then something happens off screen and then you're like, okay, what happened here? And we're just continuing on. That's what happens when things progress in the Discord. But this happened in the chat. Solo responded to, I spoke to Solo this morning. Everything was cool. This morning, everything was cool. I'm going into this stream. I'm like, okay, I gotta patch up some stuff. I gotta take accountability for some of the things that I've done, making it messier. That's what I was preparing to do going into this stream. Pretty much eating shit. Pause. But let's get into it. So now I'm trying to fly her out. I said, I'm not trying to get into this one. I've caused enough drama. Moxie says, show the chat from the stream on the other on that day. Tried to look for it and it was disabled. I don't know if it was actually disabled because Moxie found it. Let me pull this off the screen. And I'm like, what are they talking about? What does this have to do with anything? And it has a lot to do with a lot because right here, Moxie provided. This was 4 months ago. In this stream, Solo TV 84, Moxie, add me on IG, Solo TV 84, let's collab. So when Solo was talking about Moxie needed a certain set of a level of decorum in his chat, this is why I said you should know who these people are before you even want to do business with them, and you can't complain and come crying to us like we're gonna give a fuck when things goes left if you don't actually understand who you're dealing with. He asked for the collab. So all this, that's why when Robbie came in with the subscriber supremacy angle, I'm like, okay. And now TG's saying simp behavior because look at that. He said, Moxie, add me. He asked for the collab 4 months ago. Moxie wasn't a content creator at that time. She was a supporter in the chat. So talking about like this is real dusty. I don't like that Solo left this detail out Because to the public's eyes, it's like, okay, y'all did a collab. She did it. She asked you for a collab. She was ungrateful and pestering you in your chat. So I'm trying to hold her accountable for the pestering that she does. Moxie's Moxie. Listen, the internet is messy, TG. 100% win, loser, rug.
We putting you on probation. We're putting you on probation.
Now that's the Solo. Because what is this, bro? This changes a lot. We had a conversation this morning. I thought everything was squared off, but it gets worse. It actually gets worse. Let me pull this off the screen. So he asked for the collab. You don't expect her to kiss your ass after the collab. That's whack. I like the YouTube landscape. I like folks that keep it a stack and that are authentically themselves. I don't like the folks that bought into a certain circuit or they're trying to just emulate, okay, I'm the red pill talking point X, Y, and Z. Oh, I'm going to be a submissive woman on a panel so I can get chosen a pick-me-ass bitch on these panels. Not that. Moxie is who Moxie is. She's giving you authentic Moxie. And I could respect that shit. She's not going to lie in your face. And that's why that's why I wanted to bring up the last thing. That's why I wanted to bring up the panel where people were talking shit, and Moxie was a part of that panel after, and she was talking about the streaming and X, Y, and Z. If she don't like you, you're gonna know about it. So some people are gonna get rubbed the wrong way, but at least that's transparency and that's honesty, and I could fuck with that. What Solo's doing, what part of the game is this, bro? You told her you were shooting add me on IG to do a collab before she was even a content creator. She was just a supporter in the chat at that time. So let me pull up some more here. Win, lose, or rug. Moxie didn't deserve that regardless if she was trolled. That's facts. That's facts. So even when I was trying to justify some of these things, sorry, Moxie. I'm like, you're trying to victimize yourself. But more perspective, that's not cool what he did, because this is corny, man. Hold up. This is the worst part. What is this? Tampa, one of the commenters in my comment section, also a commenter in Moxie's comment section. Shout out to you if you actually subscribe to Moxie. Y'all gotta take your talents over there to Moxie's channel and subscribe. Listen, everybody I work with, I want them to do well. I don't want to, you get around LT and your channel dies now. It's like, no, we're working together. We're creating a circuit. We're putting out content. We are trying to ascend together. This part right here, what is this? Moxie won. We did a great promo for this with the fake beef. The fake beef. This should actually have 1,000 views. I hope Solo was joking. I hope he was in his comedy bag. Am I giving too much grace? Because what is this? Fake beef now? Is this a cleanup job after the conversation we had in the Discord? I thought everything was cool. I'm like, okay, you were cool with everything that happened, even though I give my honest opinion, which was sometimes not in favor of your content or what you were saying at the time. Because I support Solo's content. Outside of that last stream, I haven't shitted on a stream like that. That stream wasn't it, but everybody has their off days. It is what it is. You stream 1,000. You know how many streams people do? You're not everything's gonna be perfection. So you don't give the grace. But what is this? Now we're being disingenuous as shit. What else do we got here? Whoops. All right, hold on. Let me pull this up. And this is the thing. This is all in the Discord. This is all in the Discord. Moxie tagged Solo. He's seen all these. What am I missing? Did I go through all of them? Oh. Yeah, we seen this at first. I fucked up the order. I seen this because Moxie shared this. Moxie did a fantastic job. I just want to say thank you for letting me on your platform and letting me tell my side of the story. I wish you a fruitful future on YouTube. Now, 1 hour ago, but you refused to apologize. What the hell is going on? What the hell's going on, Solo?
We're putting you on probation. We're putting you on probation.
It's not a good look at all. This was good. This came to a resolve. This came to a healthy resolve this morning, prior to all of this shit. It was everybody was fully accountable for their shit and their actions. Moxie was still a little annoyed with something, clearly, because she went out and brought some receipts because she wasn't fully vindicated. And good for Moxie, because she wasn't fully vindicated at that time. We got a different narrative spin because one small detail, this is why nuance is important. One small detail will change everything. You were seeking the collab. It's not, what are you trying to change the woman now? You're trying to make her that's why this is, Robbie spent a lot of time in these circuits. She understands this shit. She spot this from a mile away. That subscriber supremacy bullshit. Oh, you're nobody at the time. You don't even have a platform. Let me do you a favor. Have you indebted to me? Like, what part? This ain't good. This ain't good. Solo, come on, man. Coming through like an agent. Like, we could have had issues. Like, man, we ain't trying to blow up the camp because of this. Have me coming at Moxie the wrong way because of this. That's why I gotta be accountable for this. I gotta be accountable for this. We gotta clean this up. We're cleaning up the Discord. Y'all need to join the Discord because some of the shit's gonna end up being off screen. I can't control some of that. Some of the messy bullshit that I'm not even gonna report on the messy bullshit in the drama in the Discord. Fuck that. I'm staying the fuck out of this now. But what are we doing here? And then the flying out situation, there's no verification on that. But the fact that you reached out to her prior to her being a content creator. Solo really has an eye for content creators. How the hell did he know Moxie would actually be good at content creation? Because the video that they did together and the editing, how did you know? What the fuck? All right, what is this? Everything outlined. All right, that's it. Shout out to Duke the Don. Duke the Don's in the chat. We were just reacting to this quick clip where you dropped off of the panel after Lalo crossed the line, dropped a couple of N-bombs casually, like he belongs here, and then this clown with the dreads and shit, saying like, well, yeah, I don't care. While Duke keeping it a stack, saying, fuck that shit, I ain't being part of this trash. Dropped off. I use this to lament the fact that everybody wants to say, oh, the black YouTube spaces are dusty, they're drama-filled, they're X, Y, and Z. This type of dustiness happens everywhere. There's all sorts of moments that you can look at and be like, yeah, that ain't it. You got to get these likes up, chat. The likes are looking dusty. Once again, we got to get the likes up, chat. If y'all are here for the Papoose and Remy situation, we covered that earlier, so y'all are going to have to hit the rewind. I'm not going to go back to that.
We're in a different era. Get over it. Whoa!
Oh, shit. So Moxie says, oh, and I joined his Patreon to look for the stream where I can find where he said he would fly me out for the collab, but it's mysteriously gone. Even got the upgraded $10 and he took it down. Wow. Wow. That's crazy. So you paid for the evidence because people are smearing your name right now. And this is terrible because I see Moxie on other platforms being loyal to the brand all the time. Outside of this shit in other forums, shutting down anybody trying to talk shit behind other people's backs, say it to their goddamn face. So once again, shout out to Moxie. Yikes, yo, I'm bricking. What am I doing? I'm missing all the... Hitting all the wrong drops today. Goddamn. Yeah, I gotta clean this shit up, man. Gotta clean this shit up. This is not a good look. Christo.L says, one thing I hate about content creators in the manosphere is they have no self-awareness in how they misbehave on their platform, but if they are self-aware, it's because they're acting, or they're putting up an act. That's facts. That's facts. I don't like this shit. He did a lot of shit that was manosphere content creator fuckery throughout this shit. And that's facts, Duke.
Come on out, you rapist!
Ben Thorpe is under review.
Go to jail, you son of a bitch! All right, hold on, man. You go to jail!
He did that shit. Guilty as fuck.
You see this shit? Brother Jumbie says, so the beef was fake? I'm confused, guys. You see that shit? This is why I'm annoyed right now. And this is why Solo is...
We putting you on probation. We're putting you on probation.
It was not a fake beef. I don't know what type of clean... It's not a fake beef. This beef was not fake. He disrespected Moxie's husband. He crossed lines. He's trying to do a cleanup job. This is saving face. Moxie says, no, don't believe these lying ass fools. It's like, what are we doing out here? Even the conversation in the Discord, and then we have that. I'm not going to say what was spoken in that conversation, but then we had that, and then all of a sudden this? Nah, man. So he's lying. Yeah, he's lying. It's facts. This is the problem. Call-in link is pinned to the top of the description. Anybody wants to call in, speak their piece on the matter. Brother Jumbie is still lost. Okay, so Brother Jumbie, let me make this clear. Everything that you witnessed was organic, authentic content and material right in front of you. All these actions that played out was people being themselves. He actually cussed Moxie when Moxie was giving her opinion, her authentic opinion in the comment section. Everything was fake. Everything was fake. Now I'm fucking up. Everything was real. Now for him to clean it up, to save face, to save his image. Oh, it was fake. I didn't act a fool like that. After I told him, shout out to you for taking accountability and doing what X, Y, and Z. It's like, bro, what are we doing out here? You're saying it's fake now? Moxie's saying it ain't fake. Moxie still ain't fucking with you. Moxie still is disrespected, which rightfully so. She was disrespected by you. But you solicited her collab. So all this, oh, she's being ungrateful, she's grifting a space. Nobody's grifting a space here. Well, when it comes to my Discord, I don't know about anybody else's Discord. Anybody on my channel, I authentically fuck with and support because they're keeping it a stack with me. Duke will call me out and hold me accountable. Moxie will call me out and hold me accountable. The Grey Pill podcast, shout out to Grey Pill. He will call me out and hold me accountable. I will do the same for them, so we know what we're doing. We're not moving through these YouTube streets like a crash test dummy, being surprised, not prepared. Shout out to Keenan Grace. We're holding up the standard, but some folks want to fake the funk. Oh, I want to make it look like it's better than it is now. This whole thing was fake. Nah. You tried to play Moxie. Get the defenses up because y'all know I ain't trying to get finessed by no folks out here, but this is support. I want Moxie to do great. If Moxie has 100,000 subscribers and people are like, oh, she grifted something. No, we're supporting each other. That's what we're doing in this space. Everybody could climb, anybody could ascend. It's about the content. Content reigns supreme. If y'all folks are interested, y'all will be watching it. Duke averages like what, 400-500 watchers per episode. Folks are interested. Consistent content. Win Loser Rug says 95% of shit you say I agree with. Really makes me think I might like Canada. Bro, that's... I don't recognize this country anymore. Canada's not Canada anymore. Toronto is developing. Toronto's still pretty lit, but everywhere else is dog shit. Canada is not Canada anymore. We're not fundamentally the same country anymore. We are a European socialist country now. It's not the same country in Canada. Yeah, folks do not need to be fooled. The only folks that need to come to Canada is the Passport Bros. Passport Bros crying about their women. They need to come up here and grab a Canadian woman because Canadian women like States niggas. Y'all niggas need to come up here and grab a woman because women are complaining in Toronto talking about there's way more women than there is men and they're sharing all the men. Y'all need to come up here and stop crying. Steal one of these broads, bring them back, stop crying. I offered y'all a solution. Like, what are we doing here? But yeah, all in all, man. All in all, Solo was faking the funk. I don't like that shit. Moxie said she was going to call in a minute, so I'm pretty much holding up the show for Moxie because I was going to wrap up the show. This was a short show. This was mainly focusing on the two subjects in the title. Let me pull up the Discord real quick because there's activity going on in the Discord. Whoops, I'm on fucking screen. Yo, I'm missing everything today. Hold up. Hey, yo. Niggas move quick. Y'all gotta join the Discord. Somebody drop the Discord link in the description, y'all. Y'all gotta join the Discord family. I'm telling y'all, it's like watching a show and certain things get off screen. Y'all need to be in the Discord. You say, you know, passport bros bypassing Western women. But yo, these niggas ain't getting nothing. Austin Holloman is selling them a dream. Y'all, man, I ain't trying to be shitting on passport bros. This is not what the stream was for. But Austin Holloman is selling these folks a dream. Austin Holloman is going from African country to African country. He almost reinvented himself. When I watch his videos now, it's not even like he's a passport bro. He's like a travel vlogger. He's done a good job improving the videos and doing different things other than passport bro related shit. So shout out to Austin Holloman for that. He's improved the quality of the content. But he's selling folks a dream. They're not gonna have the same results as him. He's on social media, he's doing all sorts of research, he has massive connections out there. You're saying Austin's struggling? Austin is doing way better than any other passport bro is gonna do. So if Austin is struggling, Austin's still a goofy. If Austin is struggling, it is super dust for everybody else because he's the only one that appears somewhat successful in these fields. Everybody else is dusting it up. Go to any other passport bro channel. That's why I'm saying Austin's channel is almost like he's not a passport bro anymore. He said he stepped out of the passport bro shit. Maybe he heard some of the critiques I've had for his channel, but his channel's looking more like a regular traveler YouTuber. He's not even he's going from country to country and he's talking about the cities. He's not even mentioning some of the women, but you know, yeah, you're still seeing, I don't know. Oh, okay, so Moxie is in the lobby. Let me add Moxie here. Oh, no camera. Jesus Christ. You gonna cam up, Moxie, or are we talking to black screen today? What's good?
I'm not gonna cam up.
All right, that's cool.
Yeah, so, yeah, am I on air?
Yeah, you're on air now.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, so I just wanted to say, to Solo TV, you know, it's in your best interest to apologize, because look, there's more receipts. So, you know, do the right thing. Take accountability. If not, you're just looking like the ultimate grifter. So, that's all I have to say.
Damn. Quick, short mic drop. There's more receipts. Short and sweet. Jesus Christ. All right, Solo, man. She bypassed the Patreon. My cheap ass didn't bypass the Patreon, but she bypassed the Patreon. So, Solo, bruh. There's more receipts. When she said she had receipts, she was very ominous. Moxie, you were very ominous in that first comment. I was like, what are you talking about? Which comment section? And then the load of receipts came and painted a completely different picture on this whole issue. So, Solo, man, at this point, this is not good. We put you on probation.
We're putting you on probation. We're putting you on probation.
You faked the accountability. It's time to be like, you know what? I fucked up, bruh. I fucked up with this one. I don't know what he thought. Oh, bye, Moxie. Shit. Nah, man. I don't like this. I don't like this at all because Solo supported for a long time. I support Solo, but this is the probation period is gonna wrap up quick if we don't have a if we don't have a conclusion here, because this is typical red pill shit. This is typical red pill manosphere folks that I don't want to fucks with and I don't want to have on panels because we're seeing the same type of activity. So it's like this needs a quick correction, or the probation's ending up being like a termination at this point when it comes to this type of YouTube working. So, like, I didn't want it to result in this. This is really bad. It's like you're lying to folks' fakes to spin a narrative. That's why you're saying it's all fake, because the shit that you provided is all fake. Like, what is going on out here? Ramir says, how is an apology to Moxie prove that Solo is not a grift? At this point, if he apologizes, she will rub it in. Well, that's what accountability is. You got to be accountable for your dustiness and move differently. You got to fix the initial issue and then move differently following up. But we didn't fix the initial issue. We thought we got everything fixed out, but it didn't get patched up at all. It was fake bullshit.
I'm getting rich.
Anti-Gravity 74 says, I heard the Toronto chicks like Henny a bit too much, but I might have to visit. Haven't been there since 2009 garbage strike. I was pissed back then. See, this is the thing. Depends which pockets and which type of women you fucks with. You're gonna find those. You're gonna find those Henny guzzlers, if you like that. And then you're gonna find women that don't drink, that you gotta push the party and have type of fun, and they're just house bodies. Like there's all sorts of women in Toronto. I'm pretty sure there's all. See, I might even be upselling, and then y'all come here and be disappointed, and it's different through my lens, because some people complain about the lack of women in their city, and if I went there, I'd probably see way more than they. I don't know, man. People complain about certain things, get into certain proximities, get into certain social circles, and there's a lot around you. And if not, we're in a global era. We're in a global era. You can travel from city to city, state to state, or even become a passport bro.
We're in a different era. Get over it. Whoa!
Yep. This went left. This didn't. I thought folks would have easily just been accountable for their actions. That's what I'm saying. That first stream where he was just like, you know what, I'm standing on my decision. It may be looked up as fucked up. It went left. Apologize to my fans, but I'm standing on the actions. But now we're having this weird shit going on behind the scenes, but nobody's going to talk about it on air because there wasn't supposed to be a part 3, but here we are. Taylor Made says the red pill never want to be held accountable. Yep. It's always put the accountability on the other person. It's never on them. Moxie says it's better to have me as a friend than to have me as an enemy. DG says that sounds like a threat. Nah. I fucks with Moxie. Moxie's cool. Moxie's keeping it a stack. Moxie's being transparent. That's not a threat. Y'all take it as a threat, man. I don't give a fuck. I'll go against anybody. I don't give a shit. I'm sure that was not towards me. She's just saying in general. It's better to have her as a friend. It's like Jen. It's like when E Black describes Jen. Think about that. E Black will describe Jen the same way. He'll be like, it's better to have her as a friend than an enemy because Jen's a crazy bitch. Well, that's what they say. I'm not calling her that. I'm saying that's what they say about her. Now that's not what E Black says. That's what they say. I'm not putting that on E Black's name as well. Let me run off stream before I put my foot in my mouth. Pause. Yeah, this is the thing. When you're in these spaces, you gotta be you 100% of the time, authentic, because if not, you're getting exposed. When you're in the Discord, you can't be a different person. When you're talking to people off air, there's all sorts of slimy recording. You gotta assume that you're always on air and move with that type of conduct. because you will be exposed. All this backdoor and shit. Oh, I'm gonna change it in the comments. I'm gonna act like everything is what it is. I'm standing on my shit. Fuck you type of shit. And then in the comments, you're, oh yeah, thank you for having me. This was great. X, Y, and Z. This was fake. Like what part of the game is that? This was fake. Now this was a promotional run.
Shut your bitch ass up before I get to talking shit about you.
Solo, I don't know about your platform, but I'm not compromising the quality of the content out here. We don't fake bullshit. DJ Academics was surprised to see Whack 100 and Adam 22 fake some bullshit to try to get views when they did their interview. He's like, what kind of fake shit is this? I ain't trying to do this. Academics called out Adam and Whack. I'm not bringing that fake fuckery here. That's just being unaccountable at this point, Solo. Come on, man. Just Jay, you don't need to take a side. I got to make sure everything is good in-house. Moxie's been loyal to the brand and people are trying to smear her name because she's not fucking with them. Moxie will give certain folks energy and pretty much give you that fuck you energy and be like whatever because she don't like them and the way they maneuver, but that's between them. She's respectful over here and to the people on the panel. Man, it is what it is, man. At this point, if y'all keep going at me, this is going to turn into a cape ceremony and ain't nobody here for that. So, shout out to the Grey Pill Podcast. Didn't mean to throw you under the bus in any way. The Grey Pill Podcast. Shout out to the Grey Pill Podcast. Make sure y'all subscribe to the Grey Pill Podcast. Shout out to Moxie Wits. Make sure y'all go get those subscribers up. Shout out to Just Jay. See, Just Jay, you back on your shit too. You putting out content. You said that's not accurate? My first action. Okay. She was talking her shit, but that's what she does. She talks her shit. Hate it or love it. Accept her for what. I don't know, man. I like folks that are themselves. I like different types of people that are just organically themselves and they're not faking the funk because the world is big. The world is big. There's many different types of folks. As long as they can have a certain level of decorum on the panels and my interactions with them, they're good with me. Everybody else, y'all got to figure it out how y'all maneuver these platforms. Yeah, Just Jay, I'm gonna if you go live and you have a panel, I'm gonna see what's going on over there. I might jump on one of them streams. Okay, so Just Jay, you're saying don't be a blood clot victim to this is a thing. With the prior knowledge, it would seem like, okay, you're kind of trying to victimize yourself in the situation, but he was lying and he was spinning the narrative. So he was doing way worse and she wasn't really doing much because that's what they signed up for. That was the agreement. And it's just like, I don't know. He made it seem like she was being an ungrateful person to the process when he actually wanted to collab. Those minor details change a lot. But y'all, we got a lot more to react to. I had some shows that I pushed off for a while because it got really messy. We're going to change up some things in the Discord. The two-faced fake shit, people moving different ways in different platforms, those folks are getting y'all getting thrown out the Discord. Only folks that are keeping it solid and keeping it stack and being themselves, it is what it is. Y'all can stay. Just keep it keep the communication well. Y'all don't need to destroy each other, go back and forth. Yo Fam says we don't care.
We don't care. Let me tell you, we don't care.
All right, Yo Fam, the show's about to wrap up, so you can you can go, my nigga. We about to wrap up. Vaughn, yeah, catch the replay. Facts. That's facts. Mods in the Discord. Announcements. Mods in the Discord. We have a few mods in the Discord. I've appointed mods. I don't know if y'all have known. Brother Jumbie, shout out to you. You're a mod in the Discord. A-Lady747, you are a mod in the Discord. Pebbles is a mod in the Discord. Shout out to you. And Wild Seed, a mod in the Discord. So that's what's going on in the Discord. Y'all know the VIP is in the Discord is the content creators, of course. We got Angela, we got Duke the Don, Moxie's VIP in the Discord. Y'all get in the Discord, y'all. Robbie, Privilege, shout out to you. Shout out to Grey Pill. It's facts. We out. Yeah.
Crying to me, and I'm not happy.